So not one day after that, the RCMP said that they were scaling down, but they weren't giving up. They've packed up and left the area. So I'm going to read you an article that came out yesterday. I don't know what's going on now, if the house is a crime scene. I don't know. This is where Canada news will go hush hush, more than likely, for the protection of the kids, more than likely. Still, are we all invested and want to know? Yes. Anyways, so far today, there's no news, but let me read to you what it said yesterday. A day after Nova Scotia, RCMP announced it was scaling back the search for 2 missing children. The Forces Command Center in rural Pictou county community has been packed up, and ground search crews have left the area. Lily Sullivan, 6, Jack Sullivan, 4, have been missing since May 2nd, when police received a 911 call reporting that they had wandered away from their home on Garlock Road in Lansdowne Station, roughly 25 kilometers southwest of New Glasgow. Police announced Wednesday that after 6 days of scouring the heavily wooded areas surrounding the home, there was no sign of the children, and it's not likely they are alive. Staff Sergeant Curtis McKinnon told a news conference the active search was being scaled back, but the missing person investigation would continue. So rather than having the large presence here, the massive number of searches on scene every day, searches will be based on information that comes in, said McKinnon. We're not packing up and we're not giving up. Our investigation is broad, and it won't end until we know where Lily and Jack are and can bring them home. Thursday afternoon, all that remained at the RCMP's command center were a tattered piece of yellow caution tape, a few portable washrooms, and tire tracks. In a statement Thursday, Carly McCann said the force did not have any more information to share about the case. I'm not surprised. While RCMP have said some areas that were already searched would be revisited as part of the scaled back efforts, they would not say Thursday how many searchers or investigators remain involved in the case. A helicopter could be seen flying over the area during the day. Now, in this article is when you see Daniel Martel. He's saying that he asked for a polygraph test for everyone. So he's going to take one. Did it pass? Did it fail? Is that why this is being brought to another area, perhaps strictly at the house? Did he fail? Because, he was talking about the kids like in past tense. Anyways, the article continues. McKinnon said investigators have not ruled out the case is suspicious, and noted that RCMP's major crime unit has been involved in the investigation since May 3rd. We said all missing person files are treated as suspicious until our investigation leads us to determine otherwise. Daniel Martel, the stepfather of the children, has said he believes Lily and Jack slipped out of their sliding back door while he and the children's mother were in their bedroom with their 1-year-old daughter. In the days after the disappearance, Martel has remained at the home, receiving daily updates from search and rescue officials and speaking to the reporters who descended upon the county of roughly 43,000 people. He has repeatedly said he believes the children were abducted, but RCMP have said there is no evidence of that. On Thursday, Martel said that he told the crew that he would be searching a nearby lake. Sorry, let me read that again. Martel said that he was told that a crew would be searching the nearby lake, the Lansdowne Lake, which is very close by. Martel said he spoke with investigators from the major crime unit at the Stellarton RCMP detachment earlier this week, breaking down exactly what happened on the morning of the disappearance, minute by minute. He said statements have also been taken from members of his family who have been at the home over the past week to support him. His mother lives at that house as well. And there are messages that she left on a Facebook group stating that she saw the kids on Thursday. So maybe that wipes out my suspicions from Tuesday to Thursday, but that I posted yesterday, but I don't know. Anyways, Martel says he's physically exhausted, mentally and emotionally at this point, in an interview outside his home. This is a really long article. I didn't know it was that long when I started reading it. Martel said he willingly handed his phone over to the police. He said investigators have also searched the home and everything he owns. They searched every rock, every root, everything, said Martel. I've been giving them every detail, everything from my bank account statements to all the information that came off my Google Maps. Martel said he has also asked police to give him a polygraph test, which will happen in the next few days. Okay. I just want to clear it up for everyone, not just the people online making crazy accusations and everything else, he said. I asked for that early on, and there's not many places that do that in Canada, so they're flying somebody in. Polygraphs are sometimes used in police investigations, but the results are not admissible in Canadian courts because they are unreliable. RCMP declined to say whether a polygraph would be administered. To ensure the integrity of the investigation, no further details will be released at this time, spokesperson Alison Gerard wrote in an email. And here we go. We may never know what the outcome is to this case. I pray we do, but this is Canada. The fact that the RCMP kept with us for 6 days, I'm surprised, but I'm glad because we need to find these kids. So I'm absolutely happy they did that. But am I surprised we're not going to get any more information? No. And us true Canadians, you guys should know that too. You should know that too. They do it for the privacy of the victims. I understand that. I truly understand that. But transparency and justice. To me, when you keep something hush-hush, the victims are not getting justice. To me, justice is whenever you can, not only whenever the perpetrator or the suspect gets convicted of unaliving and whatnot, of course, but also being a voice for the victims when they no longer have a voice. That is a huge part in justice for me because they need a voice. And that's what the public does. We give them a voice. And so that's why it's really important for me, for cases not to go hush-hush and for transparency to be given. I'm going to finish the article now. So the children's mother, Malaya Brooks Murray, left the area with their 1-year-old to be with her family in another part of the province. The children's grandmother, Cindy Murray, spoke to the Canadian press earlier this week in a brief phone interview, adding that police had advised the family against speaking with the public. We're just hoping and praying for the best. That's it, for our babies to come home. Meanwhile, a makeshift memorial was taking shape at a nearby Sullivan RCMP detachment. A large white teddy bear and bouquet of flowers could be seen resting on a post outside of the building Thursday afternoon. And dinosaurs and stuff for Jack because he loves dinosaurs. Very cute. I really hope that these kids are found regardless, and they're not just left wherever they are without being found. That would be heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. Oh my God.